Live from the danger room. What we don't know what to do with you dudes. Like, who is you? Talking shit, can't walk a mile in my shoes. Niggas in the business, I'm not finished. Trying to run my way, they got no spinach. Going about my business, sky's the limit. Ain't talking bread, nigga, we not listening. Minds of mayhem. Minds of mayhem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the latest edition of Minds of Mayhem Wrestling. As you can see, there's only three of us tonight. The our boy Jay is out with family for I believe a baby shower, and also our brother Chuck. Please keep him in your prayers and everything. So just leave it at that. Just we won't get no details. So they'll be out tonight. Hopefully they'll be back for WrestleMania next Saturday and Sunday. But the show goes on. What's going on, boys? How everything going this week? Everything been good?
Straight for me, for the most part.
Yeah, yep. Everything's good on my end, man.
Good to hear. Good to hear. We got a good show tonight. As always, we have a good show every Sunday. So let's get it started. We have a great guest tonight, and I said this guy. We figured I'd bring him on the show because not only is he hilarious, but he had to come on the show for this time around WrestleMania time. Cool dude. Met him through TikTok. I know him as Mr. Walmart, but everybody knows him as a good brother Landis. What's going on, bro?
Landis.
Hold up. Wait a damn minute. Mr. Walmart?
It's a running theme joke, bro. This man, since I known him on TikTok, this man do is work at Walmart. He works. Oh,
Mr. Walmart.
speaking of,
Yeah, Walmart.
whoa, hold up. What up, bro?
It's
What?
Showtime.
What's happening? I don't got none of my equipment, but
Hey, it's cool.
I'm here.
Glad you're here,
What
brother.
up,
Glad you're
bruh?
here. What's going on?
I'm here. Peace and blessings, blessings of peace.
As you can see, we got the good brother Landis on the show with us tonight.
And
Jay
Mr.
crazy
Walmart.
and Jay crazy as is at Chicago at a party right now.
not even surprised. All right,
Well,
what we talking about? I'm here. What's cracking?
Here's though it's so fat that he said he's going to try me on the show. I'm like, you're not making the show. You can have off. But as a young nigga, he don't listen.
Same here. I don't listen either, so I'm here. What's cracking?
Not
I'm
as latest.
I'm I'm still stuck on the whole Mr. Walmart thing. Like, we gotta address this right here, right now.
Oh my
If
lord.
you're really Mr. Walmart right now, I should crack you in your skull because your price has been fluctuating ever since the Orange Cheeto got in the office,
I
bro.
don't know nothing about that.
He just worked there. He don't run it. He just worked there, brother.
No. I don't care. I don't care if you flip burgers there, my guy. Mr. Walmart?
Yes, Mr.
Got a few
Walmart.
comments in there. Going to
9
smell
years.
good.
Oh,
What up?
you motherfucker.
Your second.
Calm down, Nova. Don't pull out the 9.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Jazz, what's up? What's up,
All right.
Jazz?
You're right. You're right.
Put away the gas
Right.
are on.
Right. Ain't that deep? Like he just works there. He don't like know the whole shebang in there. Come on now.
I'm
I just
sorry.
worked there,
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
cleaned
I'm
the floor.
sorry.
That's it.
You just clean. Ain't no way. Ain't no
This
way.
You
nigga.
know,
This nigga.
when Chuck came here, I should have did this.
Facts.
But you know, I can't play that long of the song because I don't want it to get
5
flagged.
seconds. Yeah.
My equipment is over there. I ain't feel like hooking it up. So
Hey, look, you're here. Don't matter, bro.
Ass ain't
You're
up.
here. You're here.
we trapping off the burner. so
Hey. All right, guys. So before anything, let's get started with the question. All right, Landis, what got you into wrestling and like when did you start like watching it? Like who put you on or anything like that?
My mother put me on the wrestling.
I swear it's always the women in your family put you on
It's always the
wrestling.
mama.
Every
My mother put me on
time.
wrestling.
It's either their mama or their grandmother. Either or. But go ahead,
She
Landis.
was
I'm sorry, go ahead,
watching,
continue.
I think it was WCW Monday Nitro
Mm-hmm.
on school night. You know, you up there doing your homework, watching Monday Nitro. Mama said, "What? Just come on here and watch. Just come on. You might like it. You might." Shoot, when I watched it, I liked it. That thing, I put my brother in the DDT. Like,
Yeah,
a
that would
diamond
do it.
cutter.
That would
That'll
definitely
do it.
do it.
That'll
Who
do
That'll,
it.
was
that'll,
who's? I got a
that'll do
question
it.
for you, Landis. Who was the
Mm.
one wrestler? And all of our moms, for my mom, it was Ric Flair. Anytime Ric Flair come on, she would always get a little louder than other wrestlers. Who was that one wrestler that you're like, what you hollering for him for? What's this all? Who was that one
It
wrestler for your
was
mom?
who was it? I know it was like the Four Horsemen.
Watch his Arn Anderson.
It was the Four Horsemen, and it was Ric Flair.
Ric Flair up there.
It's hilarious.
Sexy Rick, boy, I tell you.
No, hey,
I'm about to
really
say
did.
that's a question for everybody in here right now. Before anything, like you said, Chuck, it was Ric Flair for you, your mom. Landon's the same thing for you. Shimani, you say who did you? Well,
If you talking about my mom, it was Ahmed Johnson. Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
It was
I
who?
don't know. It was Ahmed Johnson. If you talking about my grandma though,
grandma.
it was Ric Flair on WCW, but on WWF it was Yokozuna. She said that's a fine man right there.
Well, your grandmama knew like that man ain't Japanese.
Right.
Yeah, she knew that.
Ain't
She knew on
ain't
top.
no damn Japanese.
I was like, but grandma, he walking around with the flag. She said that goddamn boy ain't no goddamn Japanese.
Ain't no Japanese.
I know Samoan hair when I see Samoan hair. Goddamn it!
We'll get back to your mom like I made Johnson though. That was wild.
Don't ask. Why are you asking me questions that I don't have the answer to? Goddamn it!
Well,
You
I
ask
mean,
me, hey, somebody, why is that?
Just wait.
No.
it's very much understanding at that time who Ahmed Johnson was,
All
like, and his popularity and everything. So,
right, everybody on TikTok, how y'all doing? I didn't even acknowledge y'all. I'm sorry.
What up, TikTok? All right, Nova. How about you?
I guess you could say my cousins and my brother put me on the
I'm saying
wrestling, and that
anybody have like a or you say
who
your
was a
brother
wrestling crush?
like
Who
crush?
was
Yeah.
like your mothers or your cousins? Who were they like wrestling's crush? Like,
Well,
I don't think my mom really watched wrestling.
mm,
Um, but one of my aunts, she loved. I think it was either Hogan or Macho, one of the two.
Okay.
the macho, she said Hogan. Fuck out of here, goddamn
Yeah, yeah.
y'all go watch that
it.
documentary.
Right, right,
For me, I have
right.
to watch it. I have to watch it because of the show. So I have to watch it. I have to watch it. Give my 2 cents. I hate it, but
Bill
it is what it
Cosgrove in the
is.
chat on TikTok said his mom's was Mr. Perfect.
Wow.
I can see that. I can see that.
I can.
Hey, Jazz. What up, Ken?
Uh, my mother. God rest her soul. She was a heavy Kevin Nash and the Rock fan.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Anytime she saw Kevin
hell
Nash,
yeah,
she would yell "Big Sexy." I'm
hell
like,
yeah,
hey,
hell
hey.
yeah, hell yeah. See, it's a reason why me and mom got along. It was a reason. I knew it.
I don't know how
I
to take
knew
that.
it.
I don't know how to take that.
Not like that. Wrong, wrong,
I don't know how to take that.
wrong. Why would I even go that far?
Was you about to play the Price
Right,
is Right
right.
music?
Right.
Well, that's the end of the show, y'all. Nice meeting y'all. Cause Nova fucking Rome gonna start fighting.
My God,
I'm kidding.
I'm
I'm
a
kidding.
heel, but not that much of a
I'm
heel.
kidding. I'm kidding. But she loved Kevin Nash and The Rock. And I remember she got me the Kevin Nash teacher as a kid. That kind of explained it all too. So I mean, hey.
Mm.
Hold on,
It
which
wasn't
Kevin
for
Nash?
you. It
Diesel?
wasn't for you.
No, NWO Kevin Nash.
It wasn't for you.
No, the teacher was my size.
Yeah, I know she was your shots, but it wasn't for you. It wasn't for you.
It was at one point she called The Rock my dad at one point. I'm like, hey yo, you gotta chill, man.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna lie. You, my mama said that shit to me. I might have believed it.
I'm like, wait a minute. My
I
dad
might have
right
believed
there.
it.
What you mean? Hold up, my dad's right there.
What?
But then again, I saw The Rock like we got the same complexion.
Cause
Hold
he's
up.
Samoan, so I mean, like, I might have believed it.
I lied to say Keith Lee was my daddy, so that's okay. Um, I did a side by side picture. That's your dad. That's my dad. That's my pops.
Will
You
you
know what
wish
I'm
Mr.
saying?
Perfect would have been your dad? Weird.
Well, I had to say,
I ain't gonna hold you, Mr. Perfect. I always try to do spit the gum out and smack the shit out of the air. I never could do that shit for the longest.
Really?
but either.
I never could
That's
do that
like,
shit for the
bro. That's
Ain't that
longest.
like
hard to do?
that's like
Until
No,
one
trying.
day
I
I
always
get
did
mad.
the
I said, man, you know what?
behind the back towel joint.
Or behind the back towel Jones always, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
That's a
it for
Landis,
great.
me.
Mm-hmm.
who's your favorite current wrestler today?
My favorite current wrestler today.
Mm-hmm.
You already know the Tribal Chief, bro.
Another
Oh,
one.
boys.
God damn it.
Get out. Get out.
Another one.
Get out. Get out.
Yeah.
There you go.
For sure.
Type shit.
Okay, I'm about to say, hey, your favorite, you didn't throw that one up. Oh, okay.
He drew the one up. There we go. He good. All right. So basically you're picking him to win this Sunday, ain't you?
You right. Roman Reigns.
Like I said, I already made my assumption. Like, look, he can't win the belt because he's gonna be going with it in the next after Mania anyway. So it's like I can't have him win that belt. I'm sorry.
Randall Keefe.
And we're gonna get into that after this past Friday. All
Mm.
right, so let's get started. What's the rundown? Let's get started. All right, so as somebody was saying, he read Randall Keith Orton's name. So let's get started with this part right here, which is celebrities and WrestleMania. It's too much at this point.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, it is.
Because if y'all saw this past Friday with the promo from Pat McAfee, yeah, I give Pat McAfee this much of credit. He knows how to work a crowd being a heel. I give him that. He's very great at it. He's doing his job, basically pissing everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
He's like I said last week. He's basically playing
Wait.
a WC super fan that's trying to get the old days from back in the day. Basically, the way it looks. That's how he's playing it off. And I know a lot of people are upset about it. Me, I'm like, look, I want to see where this goes. Did we
Yep.
need him? No, for sure. But I want to see where it goes from here because it's more to this than just Pat McAfee being his bullshit. Let's be honest here. Because they didn't need Pat McAfee. You had 20 good years of Randy Orton and Cody. You had that. The only thing is though, is like that 20-year thing is gonna be like, oh, you were my mentor. That would been kind of like boring at a certain point, to a point where it's like y'all just gotta fight now. It's like screw the whole like talking. Like if you saw like for example, what we saw last night on AAA between Grand Americano and original Americano, them two rumbling should be like Cody and Randy. That's how it should be. But we know how that goes because one booker is different from the other. Because Taker is booking the hell out of AAA right now.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, how did y'all feel? I want to start with Landis on this. How did you feel about Pat McAfee's promo overall? Just basically dogging the shit out of the company, basically saying like, don't bother watching Sunday or just watch Saturday only, and you get 25% off on the tickets, which is insane. How did
Mm-hmm.
you feel about Pat McAfee's promo this past Friday?
I didn't like it.
As
'Cause I'm like, you used to be kicking footballs.
and it's true.
You see what I'm saying? Now you coming into it's a situation that's got history with it. Cause you remember when Randy Orton and Cody and who was it?
Ted DiBiase Jr.
DiBiase. That was what the legacy.
Yep.
I'm like, it's
Ain't you supposed to be watching a movie? Why you in here?
Or the wife in the
just
chat.
like this.
You in the comments, you
I
at the
didn't
movie theater though.
like it at all. I'm like, it's just crazy because I just want to see them two just like battle it out, like a baby face versus the heel.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, only issues though with the Bayface and Hill thing, Randy kept getting cheered, so they had to bring, I guess, somebody in to help get booed. But okay, how about you, Chuck? How did you feel about this past Friday?
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about the whole thing.
Go ahead.
I want to go back to what you were saying about AAA. Here's the one thing that is not looming over AAA. They do not have the big conglomerate TKO telling them, hey, you need to bring in so we can create more. When you allow wrestlers to do wrestling things,
Hmm.
great things happen.
That's true.
Um, you could have taken this Randy and Cody story any which way. It could have been the mentor, you know, because correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Cody beat Randy for the King of the Ring?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all could have built a story off of that. Y'all could have built a story off of, Randy finally saying like, all those many times he's been looking at the belt, like, I want my 15, and I was hoping that it wouldn't be you, but since it's gonna be you, I'm gonna have to let go, and you can't beat me. At your best, you can't beat. King of the Ring was a fluke. That was a fluke. Now them bringing in Pat McAfee and everything else, like
Jelly
just
roll
saying
and
all
all
this,
that. Yeah.
yeah, crazy off the wall stuff. Um, be prepared for a match between McAfee
I heard.
and Jelly Roll. I saw it when I was like, they bringing in Jelly Roll a whole lot, and then when I saw, I said, I know they're not. I know they're not.
It's about a
I know
tag
they're
team. I
not.
heard doing a tag
It-
team type deal.
I know they're not, and I'm like, but I'm used to them bringing in celebrities, but to the degree of how they're doing right now,
Not like
it
this.
is not like this. And
Hmm.
you guys are fighting hard to, I guess, take care of whatever overhead that you have. And I truly feel wrestling was doing just fine before this merger. I just wish somebody would be like, hey, 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 before you go up over there, I just want to let you know what you're about to get yourself into. Uh, Again, like you said, Ron, we're just gonna keep back and see what's gonna happen. Because it feels like we're all just hollering at a brick wall. I do,
Yeah.
however, like that Triple H is allowing his top performers to get their shit off because you can't fire them.
No, you can't.
It's too late in the season. You nobody can say anything to CM Punk or to Cody Rhodes or to anybody else that
And
Triple H be
mind
like,
you,
hey, go
mind you, it's their champions.
go ahead and hey, matter of fact, hot mic, you got it. Say what
Matter
you
of
want.
fact, Roman Reigns just said something today, and he was bashing the situation going
Say,
on. So it's
yeah,
like,
say what you want. You got it. Because what
yeah.
are they gonna do? They're not gonna sabotage WrestleMania. They can't tell me to let y'all go. Even if they try to get rid of me, that's still gonna, you know what I'm saying? So they have no choice but to allow everything to happen. So I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off however you want to. So my
So,
wrestling fans, we just gonna wait and just see what's gonna
mm,
happen from here on out because that's about all I got. I'm tired of fussing and complaining and shouting who as if Tamani's like sitting right next to me every 5 seconds when some craziness go on. And
Hmm.
that's all I got to say about that.
all right.
Shout out to Stone Cold.
So before I can let Nova or Tamani go, I want to say this: is it possible that we can see a corporation type theme brewing with this all that's going on right now?
I don't see why not.
Hmm.
Because with
But
TKL being involved a lot, I mean, it's giving corporations vibe a little bit. I ain't
but they're
gonna,
going about it the wrong way.
yeah,
They should if they were going to do it, they needed to bring back what they should have done was if they were going to do that, they should have had Pat McAfee say, "Hey, the reason why I'm here is because I received, what I'm saying, word to try to bring you in, or, hey, look at what all I've achieved. You can have the same thing too, because it didn't make sense. It would make sense if there was someone of a higher authority, Dwayne, DJ, that, bro, hey, Pat, do me a favor. When that nigga holler at Randy for me and da 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 third. And we can allude to, over time, seeing like different wrestlers who like, hey, you really haven't been doing too good. If you come on this side, we can treat you so much better. And then start building upon, what I'm saying, that like they've done before, but they're not doing that. They
right.
just throwing anything on the board and calling it
Going
beautiful.
there dark basically with
Yeah,
lands. All
yeah.
right, so Samani, you can go ahead right quick. How did you? All right, I already know how you say in the chat with us. So, how did you feel about the promo?
Shut up, bitch.
I was tired of him fucking talking the moment he got out there. It's like you can have heels or celebrities who you love to hate. Like, perfect example, you hate fucking Logan Paul.
Hmm.
You hate him with a passion because you love to hate him. You hate Gunther. You love to hate him. Pat McAfee is like that goddamn fly at the barbecue. Like you got to deal with it, It annoys the fuck out of me. To me, that was not a promo. To me, that was an advertisement telling you it was 25% off. That's what
Mm-hmm.
that was to me that entire time. You didn't say shit that made sense. Yeah, I see that you was trying to get the GOAT with Cody and you saying this. First of all, it's like watching a teenager throw a fit in a room. When they get sent to their room, they slam the door and they yelling and flipping people off. That's what the fuck it was to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like celebrities in it unless they actually are charismatic enough to be there. Pat McAfee, he's great on the commentary desk. That's what he does. Keep his ass over there. If you wanted to put somebody there who was putting like a bug in his ear, you know what? If, in all honesty, you could have put like a really, really great heel there that we just know, like, he's known for manipulating people. He's known for doing something like that. Like, if you put the $1 Million Man there, I would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense. He's giving him advice. You could put JBL there. Yo, he's giving him advice. Like a sadistic corporate type. And then, yes, you could 100% did a whole corporation style thing with Randy at the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that made sense. Pat McAfee being under the phone, that's like me calling my cousin
Mm-hmm.
and asking him advice about being married, and this motherfucker been single his whole life and he's 56.
Oh God.
So get the fuck out of here, Pat McAfee. Go stick to what you stay on your fucking show. That's where the fuck you stay. I don't want you in the ring no more. I don't want you on the microphone. I agree 100% with Cody. Let Gunther come back out and put your ass to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything you just said, Mike, before I let you go, no, everything you just said is basically how every fan feels right now. But to his credit, he's getting that reaction out of fans and getting everybody to talk about it. So that's my only thing about Pat, where I'm not like really like going off on him. Because it's like, one, if you get a reaction, you're gonna get talked about regardless, whether it's
Yep.
good or bad,
Yep.
no matter how it looks. Granted, before he became this heel, he was actually loved as a performer for wrestling. But just that him doing this, it was just so left field, and just like it gave everybody like, wait, what? And like I said
Because it makes
last
no
week,
sense.
like I said, it makes no sense. But like I said last week, the role he's playing is like I said, is an IWC super fan who wants this person to be in that section, and he's basically complaining about certain things that everybody else be complaining about. And I understand, like him being involved in the story, it don't make sense at,
Mm-mm.
but like you said, the promo was it was ass. I ain't gonna hold you, but to his credit, he fed off the crowd booed him, everything in the book. I seen everybody's report on it. I'm like, okay, y'all gotta understand. Like, look, it's not go away heat. If it's heat, it's heat. You can't say it's go away heat because go away heat, they wouldn't be talking about him. They're talking about him every time. It's like everybody says something about Pat McAfee, no matter what. But go ahead, Nova. I'm gonna take much of your time, Nova. How you feel about this past Friday?
Come on, let me get the combo breaker button ready. Go ahead.
Because you know it's coming.
Yep.
What does this remind you of?
Is that Fruity Pebbles?
Some shit that's good when you first put milk in it, but after 5 minutes, this is a soggy mess.
Basically.
I get the feeling that this is a failed John Cena heel turn experiment part two.
Mm.
Mm.
This is why I say it should have been The Rock offhand. Because Rock gave John Cena number 17.
Mm-hmm.
Rock is the one person that could give Randy Orton number 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do you one even better. Because you talked about it could have been JBL, could have been Ted DiBiase.
Ric Flair.
Who it could have been Rick, but who loves controversy more than anybody on this planet?
Sleazy E, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
Eric Bischoff. Yeah.
I would have been really shocked to see him appear on SmackDown to say, Randy, it was me. Or Cody, it was me, whatever the case may be. And this
Talking to
goes
Randy.
back,
Yeah.
yeah. And this goes back to the relationship. In fact, I like the history of WCW. The relationship between Bischoff and Dusty wasn't even that great.
Nope.
No, it was not.
Nope.
This is deeper. This is deeper as far as Cody is concerned. This is deeper than him versus Randy. This is based on the name Rhodes alone.
Yeah.
And the Golden Nugget was like literally right there in front of him, and they just said, "Oh, we got ESPN. Pat, bring your ass in here." What?
And originally, Pat didn't want to do it.
Nope.
He did. He was like, I don't need to be a part of this. No, but yeah,
Nope.
think about who's his agent, the guy that owns TKO.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I
And
said,
then this,
that's why I don't get. That's why I don't spaz on Pat because originally he said he didn't want to do this.
and this gives me to the other point. When are we going to get rid of these unnecessary sponsors for WWE? Like,
Oh,
we don't
never.
Never.
even need. We don't need this many sponsors. And then you got our Truth advertising ESPN. Like nobody knows how to download ESPN. Nobody knows how to log into ESPN.
Maybe,
Look. I get the
maybe
fact that
not in
they
his
partnered with them.
demographic.
Well,
I get the fact that y'all partnered with ESPN and y'all doing all the spectaculars with ESPN. That's all well and good. Y'all can lower the prices for sure, but that's besides the point. The grand scheme of things is this: when we're talking about celebrities in the WWE, I feel like in this case, y'all trying to bring back the Attitude Era when you don't need to be like to do it at all.
Mm-mm.
Because in the Attitude Era, it was celebrity heavy. You had LT, you had Liberace, Vanna White, all these
that
other
whoa,
celebrities.
wait a minute, hold
Like
up. That wasn't attitude era
the,
with Liberace.
the,
That was golden
the,
era.
just understand what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying.
I got you. I got you.
Celebrities in wrestling is cool to an extent for appearances only, not for
Yeah,
storyline.
Yeah.
very true.
The
Now the
only
only
golden the only
good.
golden ticket they had was with Mike Tyson.
I was
That
just
was
about to say
cool.
that. I was just about to say that.
I was about to say Mr. T, hey.
If y'all was gonna
Yeah,
pull off a Mike Tyson ish situation, all right, I might tune in, but it ain't gonna execute the same way.
Or Carl Malone or Dennis Rodman.
But that ugly ass diamond cutter, boy,
here's the thing about
don't
the
get me
Karl
started,
Malone
bro.
and Rodman
Don't get
thing.
me
That
started.
that was like
Oh man.
for that moment because remember both the teams was in the finals that year, so for them to have that match with them two was okay, but still it's like yeah, like Chuck said, that
They
diamond
kind
cutter
of rehashed that with fucking Tyrese Halliburton. Who the fuck else?
and Jalen
Yep.
Brunson.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they
They
Bronson.
kind of
try to
rehashed
do
it.
that, but it's like
But old boy
granted,
got
and
because
they
hurt.
really trying. This is their failed way of really trying to sell WrestleMania, being celebrity heavy.
yeah, it is.
And then on top of that, it's in Vegas. Like Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But do you really need these many celebrities?
Like Tamani said, the sponsorship is crazy heavy, and it's like, and Pat McAfee is the golden boy of ESPN for real. Likely, I think he's supposed to this
Hmm
contract will be running out soon, and it's already been like reported that he's possibly going to go to Netflix and do his podcast there
He is.
because Ari Emanuel is part of that too. So it's like, but yeah, celebrity wise, like for WrestleMania, they're cool to have their moments. Like for instance, Speed. He's good where he's at because he's in a 6-man tag, and he actually was training a lot too. Lil Yachty, he just a hype man. That's all he is.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck? Let
Annoying as
me
fuck,
quiet. Let me be
but
quiet.
Illuminati.
that's all he is. That high ass pitched voice talking, I'm like, oh, okay, this ain't
Well,
gonna work
and,
for
and
me.
so so in Yachty's case, and I'm gonna defend him. How many PLEs and Monday
He's
Night
been into a
Raws and
lot.
everything? He's been to a lot. So, I can understand why they put him
Yeah,
with, Trick
definitely,
and everything else. He's been there. So I get it. I get that. He's actually
100%.
put in the time and he knows wrestling. Cool. But when it doesn't make sense, it's like, well, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only thing. Just make it make sense. If you make it make sense, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care who it is. But as long
Right.
as it makes sense with the whatever the current storyline is, you can put anybody in that spot. You could
As
put anybody in that
Hey,
spot, and it
Will, that
just
was
has
her
to make
number one
sense.
answer. Will said, "I'd rather him than Travis Scott." It's number one answer. You
for
want to
Lil
pass or
Yachty,
play?
Because it
You want
didn't
to pass
make
or play?
sense. It didn't make sense. Why was Travis Scott here?
Yeah.
We never seen him at any shows. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing
like
about
the
wrestling
last
for
show
real.
that we saw Travis Scott at before he became Elimination Chamber was at the Raw on Netflix debut. That
They
Yeah.
was
let him
it.
smoke. They let him smoke a whole blunt in the ring. Nobody say nothing.
And they
Hey,
got fined. They got fined so fucking crazy for that. And he
Yeah,
got banned from that arena for fucking I think a year.
I'm not
yeah.
surprised.
He came in with a
So
blunt in his hand. You gonna leave your foot in it? Be
Shout
cool.
out
And
to shout out
I
Mr.
just
Smell Good, damn you TKO.
the
yeah,
other
me
reason I think
TKO.
the other reason why they was like, "Hey, we gonna do Travis Scott," because they had his fucking song on the goddamn PLA on the damn show. That's
Fiend,
it.
that
That's
That's
it.
it.
dumbass
They had
song
rights to the
Fiend.
song. That's it.
That's it.
Hmm.
Well, that and plus they had Fiend was a theme for Raw too at one point. Then they changed it to Godzilla by Eminem and Juice World. So um yeah. This year, like I said, when it comes down to celebrity wise, I just need them. I just need TKO just to stay out of it. But at the end of the day, they own WWE. We can't blame nobody but Vince McMahon for that.
Yep.
And for the people who keep saying bring back Vince, hear me right now.
Don't do it.
Do y'all remember 2019?
Mm,
That's all I'm saying.
mm.
Mm-mm.
Y'all remember the dumbass stories of Brock beating Kofi in what 14 seconds?
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all remember the dumb behind Hell in a Cell match between the Fiend and Seth Rollins?
Yep.
The dumb match between Goldberg and Undertaker that was two old heads that didn't even be in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I
The,
still got that picture of the Undertaker when he was looking at the end of that match.
mm-hmm. Then of course you had freaking Lana's story with her basically cheating on Rusev and Lashley,
That right there, that was just,
and this is even the best one right here: Roman Reigns and dog food.
bro.
Like why? Also, to my favorite wrestler, Corbin.
Don't you fucking start.
I actually like Baron
Man,
Corbin, man.
Baron
I
Corbin's
like
good.
Baron Corbin.
Corbin is cool. He's cool. It's just that,
the contract it does say McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
but it also reads, you ain't gonna
Shane
finish it?
McMahon.
Oh, you gonna say no McMahon, my bad.
Oh fuck no. I don't want no parts of that.
All right, boys. So we hit on this a little bit, so that's good. Let's move on to the next topic. All right, next topic is TNA versus AEW.
Oh my god, so embarrassing.
what the
OTP, what up?
what old buddy was saying? Trash.
What's going on, Jay? Hope you having a ball where you at, bro. All right, so if you haven't seen the news about the situation with TNA and AEW, situation is that the TNA president Carlos Silva pulled all his talent from the indie shows, like I think it was WrestleCon, and he pulled Nick Nimmer from Creative Pro Wrestling to
Mm-hmm.
fight MJF, and then you had Leon Slater versus Ricochet at WrestleCon. So all in all, it became like a politics situation because like we already know if you having Ricochet and MJF on those shows, they're not losing.
Mm-mm.
So for them to send their talent from TNA to go do the job, I felt like Carlos Silva was like, I can't keep having my top guys lose like that. I can't have that, which is understandable. And MJF, to his credit, being the guy who he is, he went on, busted open, and did a whole you know, pipe bomb on Carlos Silva saying, y'all pay your wrestlers crappy and everything. It took AJ Francis to come on and say, wait a minute, I ain't getting paid crap. What you talking about? But MJF being MJF. But all in all,
You said he
I
went on what?
busted open radio.
Yep.
I knew
I
it.
just knew
I was
his
waiting. I
ass.
was waiting. I was waiting.
I just
I
knew
was
his
waiting for it.
ass.
I
You
was
should
waiting
have seen
for it.
that coming.
I
You
should have
want
saw that.
clean.
I should have saw
You
that.
want clean in that door. You want clean in
It's
that
a
door.
radio show that's hosted by Dale Greca and Bully Ray.
You want clean in that motherfucker.
Oh my god! But I can understand why Carl Silver did what he did because you don't want your top talent if you keep getting booked like that. You can't keep doing that.
Mm-mm.
And to everybody saying, "Oh, it's probably WWE telling him to do it." No, it's not WWE doing this. I can understand like you don't want your talent to keep losing like that. And for people to be like, "Oh, TNA and AEW did stuff together before," I'm like, "Yeah, they did stuff together before," but look at it. All their talent kept losing to AEW wrestlers. Oh, Chuck.
Oh, AEW got him. AEW got him.
Yeah,
Oh, yep. AEW. I said Rock probably.
Oh man.
they don't.
Oh
Oh
damn.
damn!
Or he
They didn't
probably
got
got,
Damn.
Showtime.
or he probably got a phone call. That's possible
They
too.
done, they done got Showtime.
But yeah, so the only thing is though, if you look at the landscape between AEW and TNA, when they was working together, all the AEW talent just kept winning. They didn't lose. It was like so bad for the company. And then what
Mm.
happens? WWE basically versus TNA. It was like 50-50 because one side TNA they win, some side they wins. So it was like a good business proposition.
That makes more sense. But like, just to have your
Yeah,
talent go out there and get their ass whooped over and over and over again,
that
I'm
don't
not
make
doing this shit.
sense. Yeah, I can understand why Carlos did what he did. Now, granted, you agreed to the matches already, but then you pull them out last minute. It's kind of messed up.
Mr. David, we gotta go into the hospital.
You all right, bro?
We gotta go into the
Uh,
hospital. Pressure just called me, and one of the nurses said we need to come into the hospital. I think
Chuck.
Chuck,
I
can
think she
you?
had her last.
I muted
You
him.
removed him. I just removed him.
All right.
Yeah, it's a little bit too personal. Sorry for that, people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, keep Chuck and his family in prayers. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but hey, like I said, I can understand what TNA did. But Nova, how would you like feel if your talent constantly gets booked to lose every time to another company?
I'm not doing it. From the rip. It is I feel like I'll put it to you like this. To be fair, based on talent and based on how they're being utilized, maybe. It all depends on the talent. However, if we sitting here doing business with your superstars and my superstars, okay, the top guys are not losing. Mid Carter's, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about based on the story, based on angles, based on feuds, whatever. How can we make this make sense? But for all of your wrestlers to lose,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. Like I said, I'm not going to do it either. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question too, Landis.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with question with him. Would you do it like you have your talent just constantly just you're working with this other company, you basically put on the match, and all of a sudden it's the top guy, it's one of your top guys going against, I guess, one of their top guys.
I'm doing.
Well, I would say like Ricochet like a mid card, like he's in the mid card right now, but give it time, he'll be on the top spot. But
I'm
like,
doing
would
what's
you
best.
put like your X Division champion, who's Leon Slater, who's at the top of his game, to
Mm-hmm.
lose to Ricochet?
I'm pulling. I'm pulling both of them because I'm doing what's best for business, bro. Because if I send you my talent, like book a match with my talent, and they lose every single time they go up against y'all, I mean, it's something's not right in it right there. You basically trying to say AEW is better than TNA
Absolutely the fuck not.
I'm,
because I'm like,
and
you know,
it's like AEW has good matches, but it's like I can't keep having my talent job.
yeah, because I'm gonna put it like this, the last AEW show I watched was with this I don't think it was AEW. It was Zilla versus MJF.
Yeah, that was
Watch
last
that.
month. Last month.
hmm I'm like he could have put he could have went, he could have lost that match, but
It wasn't no.
no. I pull it all. My talent. I just pull all of them.
Now, granted, like you said, what I you know, MJ, like you said, MJF and Zilla fought too much.
hmm
MJF was too like he's still the champion, so it's like for him to lose. to a guy who's their mid card champion at House of Glory, I can see why they haven't win, but at the same time, House of Glory is like, a regular indie show. So it's like anytime they get exposure, they're good. Where to TNA, they're on TV every week now. They're on TV every Thursday now. But okay, so Mike, I want to get your take on that. What would you do?
How much money How much money we talking about? I'm taking over spot right now. How much guap we talking about?
That part.
If the money right, I'm gonna be like, hey, you gotta take this L, brother. But I'm talking about a substantial amount of cash. Okay, you want us to lose every show? I need to see some M's on the table. Not just for my company, but also for my performers. So I need some real money on the table. And then I'm all for it, man. Hey, they can come in here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Go right ahead. But on the back end, I'm gonna use all that money to make y'all look bad in the back end.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not a proper amount of money being exchanged, no, I don't want it. I don't want shit to do with you. I don't want shit to do with you. Or we need to carve it out. So like, look, I don't mind my wrestlers losing if the money ain't right, but your wrestlers can't win clean. Mm-hmm. Something has to happen to make it so that they win. Like, so it can build up a story arc for my company so I can get my viewership up. Like, I don't know, have my top champion going against MJF, and MJF is getting his ass whooped by to get put in the finisher, then somebody comes and interferes so it can build up a story arc. Yep. Do it that way. But if you just, y'all just losing because y'all an inferior company, you can get my ass, bro. I'm not doing that.
That's where it comes. Now, granted, the matchups was already set, they was already set beforehand, and last minute he pulled them out. That's where the problem is right there too. Like, you can't do that because they basically been selling this match for a minute, and it's like now you're pulling the match out. Now, like for instance, it was supposed to be MJF versus Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, which probably would have killed as a match at Creator Pro. But like I said, due to politics and everything, he said, I'm pulling my wrestlers out. But he did it last minute. That's where everybody was pissed off at, which is understandable. But it's like, I can get why Carl Silver did what he did. At the end of the day, my talent needs to be treated right. You can't have me keep losing like this. And it's bad enough we had a bad relationship with AEW wrestlers before. Because remember, when they did Forbidden Door for AEW, the first place they went to was TNA first. Then they started branching out to like New Japan, CMLL, all this stuff. So it's like, hey, I can understand why he did it, but you should have did it earlier. You shouldn't did it like the last minute because fans were excited for these matches. The match between Leon Slater and Ricochet would have cooked for sure. But last minute, you pull him out of the match. Come on, man. But I can understand why he did it though. That's why I said I'm not really upset, Carlos Silva, but you shouldn't have did it last minute. That's the bad part.
Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn. Fuck you. Give a fuck. It's my goddamn wrestlers. Nah, fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if it came down to story purposes, stipulation purposes, business purposes, it has to make sense. Like, we both watch each other's product. If we having these matches with my wrestlers, with your wrestlers, I'm watching your product to see where your story is at with the talent. The same thing, vice versa. The only thing is we got to come up with a situation where it's going to make sense with both wrestlers either have a good finish, bad finish, no contest, whatever.
Agreed.
We gotta look. We gotta look at the storylines for each superstar and be like, all right. So if he's losing, this person got to interfere for story purposes. This person got to cost him for story purposes because of what's going on over here. That's the only way I can see business being done. But if they, like I said, if they just straight losing without a reason, then we can't do business.
Facts. But here's my thing. This is why I wrote this down earlier. Basically, this is what I said. I said TNA and AEW gave charity exhibitions at the first time they got work together. No real added value, no leverage, just talent eating pins and on the loop. Basically, it was like a loop. Basically, every time they had to take a pin. Now let's hear. This is the relationship with WWE and TNA now. Real business, big losses with gains basically. Like they're big. Like for instance, when Moose lost to Oba, it was a big game because it gave a view towards Moose now in TNA.
Mm.
Then also it helped out TNA get that AMC deal for TV. Also, when you putting Leon Slater on a freaking John Cena last match, that's enough notoriety for him too as well. So like I get the like relationship wise, like when you want to work with a company, do it right. Don't just bullshit me and be like, oh, let's do a charity match and let's just like have my talent beat your talent. That's not good.
And then did they not see how Trick Williams carried the TNA championship
He
as a
made TNA.
WWE guy?
That's the funny part. Him being a WWE guy and being on TNA as well too. He was at the shows. He wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
not being there. He was at every show doing what he's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to do as a heel.
Trick
Him holding
Willie.
that him holding that title basically catapulted him to a different stratosphere
Mm-hmm.
and TNA stratosphere too. So it's like it goes hand in hand. We try to do like a whole deal with talent.
Mm-hmm.
All I
Yeah.
know, I hope next time if they ever do this again, I just hope for the sake of it, don't cancel the matches last minute and actually have a legit deal where it's like, you know what? If your time goes over, I want to build something afterwards, like have like gain something with this. I don't want to just take
Right.
an L and don't do nothing else.
Right.
All right, so let's move on from that. All right, we got one more topic. Then we got Superstar of the Week. So let's get started with this topic, which is right here. Favorite WrestleMania match, period.
Mm-hmm.
Since Landis is our guest tonight, I'll start with him. Landis,
Mm-hmm.
what is your favorite WrestleMania match in history?
Favorite? Ooh, Lord.
It don't have to be just one. If you got more than one, just blur them out.
It would have to be when Roman beat Undertaker.
Wow.
Whoa.
Then I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say WrestleMania 13. Was it Stone Cold Steve Austin versus was it Bret Hart?
Bret Hart, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The night where Stone Cold became a top babyface.
yeah,
Yeah, the double switch.
Mm-hmm. So those are your two matches that you like?
yeah.
All right, go ahead, somebody. What's your favorite WrestleMania match of all time?
Will hit on one that was very, very good to me. WrestleMania 17, the TLC match.
Mm.
Ooh.
Match that
That's
changed
definitely one.
everything.
That one. And then also the one that gave me the most memes. I got to put it up there. And that's Brock beating Undertaker at
Oh my
WrestleMania 30.
god.
Because of all the memes that came from it. Because first of
Yeah.
all, it's just one big colossal fuck up. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
And it was no way to fix it. It was no way to fix it. Like it happened. And I know everyone's been like, oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I remember watching it live. And I'm watching,
Yeah.
as soon as
I'm
that three
thinking dead
count
ass he
hit.
about I'm thinking dead ass he about to kick out. And then I turned, I was like, did the fucking bell just ring?
Yeah.
When you hear that final three, I'm like, wait, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like, what?
Like the whole arena was quiet. You can hear Paul more than anything.
You can hear a mouse pissing on cotton in that goddamn arena. And that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But it's just because there's so many memes that came from it and it made me fucking laugh
Oh
because
yeah,
of it. But like, yeah,
black dude
even,
with the whole like his
even Brock,
eyes.
yeah, that shit, that's timeless.
Yeah.
Even I think when Brock was on Stone Cold's podcast and he talked, it's a scene that's not on the podcast. It's in the bonus scenes. They talk about him winning. He was like, I'm ashamed. I never wanted to win that.
Yeah,
He was
Brock said that plenty
100%.
of times he didn't want to win that match.
He said, I never wanted to win that. I don't like the fact that I took the streak. I don't. He said, in all honesty, I feel like it should have. He said, I think he said it. Stone Cold asked him, if you could pick three people who could have took the streak instead of you, who would you have picked? He said, number one. He said, like I'm going. He said I'm going to number 3. He said he think it could have been Kane.
That would have
He
made
said
sense.
he said it's just a simple fact that they're brothers and it was a rivalry thing. He said number 3 should have been Kane.
The story.
He said number 2. He said it should have been John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
He said because John Cena is your poster boy. He was always up there. It should have been John. He said, and number 1, he said, I feel like if you wanted to show somebody currently establishing dominance, he said, whoever you're going to use to take me out of it, to take me out of being the beast. So in my mind, I'm thinking he would have been like, if it was like the interview happened like yesterday, he probably would have said Oba.
If it was in this time realm right now, if Taker was still going, which would probably wouldn't have happened, but if it was at that time, Oba would have been a perfect person in the street.
He said, all in all, just never have it beaten, never have him lose. Let him retire with being undefeated at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He said now because you can never recreate somebody going to WrestleMania and being undefeated like that. You can't.
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
They almost tried to with Bianca because Bianca wasn't undefeated at WrestleMania for a minute. I ain't gonna with you. Then she lost last year to Io and everything. So yeah. Okay, Nova, go ahead. What's your favorite match at WrestleMania of all time?
The Rock versus Stone Cold, WrestleMania 19.
Okay. The final chapter of them two. Okay.
And the reason why that's my favorite of all time is because you could say story, like as far as Rock being beaten by Stone Cold 2 WrestleManias in a row,
Mm-hmm.
but to really sit down and study that match time after time again and be like, yo, honestly, that would be second close to Macho and Dragon
Ooh.
at WrestleMania 3.
God damn it again.
You got to add you. Wait.
God damn it again. Again. It's because I blame Will because Will mentioned WrestleMania 17, the TLC match, and that was like that's one of my favorite Pioneer matches.
I wouldn't even thought of Macho Man. We say the match, that, but hey,
well, to be fair, I feel like Macho and Dragon kind of sort of is like a cop out answer now because it's been talked about. It's been talked about a lot, and it's like if you was to ask somebody else random, they'll probably say it like numerous times. So I get that, but not to take anything away from it. But yeah, Rock and Stone Cold at 19, like the story that it took 3 rock bottoms,
Mm.
3 rock bottoms to beat Stone Cold and like putting the nail in the coffin and really bringing it in to not just a rivalry, not just a story, but an era.
Yep.
And it's like, what other rivalry can you have to that stature that's going to be duplicated? I have no idea.
That part.
So that match to me, and plus, it was good to see roles reversed as far as Rock being heel and Stone Cold being the babyface. Because I know like the first
Their first
WrestleMania,
match was heel. Same thing. Heel versus face. Rock
yes,
heel. Austin face. Second match,
yeah,
basically both faces. But only thing is though that match,
hmm
the ending, kind of killed the whole match process. And then
yeah,
we get 19 with Rock come back as Hollywood Rock, and Austin came back when he had the whole situation with the King of the Ring thing with Brock Lesnar and stuff like that.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. That's my all time favorite matchup. I mean, I
Okay.
know everybody was expecting Rock versus John Cena. Yeah, I could say that, but let's be real.
I don't think
Rock
nobody
versus
was
Stone Cold.
I don't think nobody was expecting you to say Rock versus John Cena. Although a great match, but I don't think nobody was
I,
expecting you to say that.
I know the fellow Mayhemers out there.
Awesome
Exactly.
margin.
All right, so my favorite match of all time, WrestleMania wise, Nova. I know you said it was a cop out, but that Dragon versus Macho Man match is, I don't care what nobody says, it's one of the best matches I've ever seen. Mind you, wasn't born for it, but luckily, when you have the DVD or you watch a network at the time, and you get to watch WrestleMania from back in the day, and sit there and just watch it, I'm glued to the TV.
Mr. T
That
and
match was. We say, Landis.
Mr. T and Ryder Piper.
That was
How dare
Trash
you?
out.
WrestleMania 2.
How dare you?
That
Okay,
WrestleMania 2, man. What the hell?
this man.
But no, Ricky Steamboat and Randy Savage, they met at WrestleMania 3. It stole the whole show. Even though the moniker match was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Let's be honest here. That match was just
Man,
nothing but like,
fuck Hulk Hogan.
basically. But Ricky Steamboat and freaking Macho, that match, it told the story from everything. Because mind you, Macho put Ricky on the shelf, breaking his neck. I think it was like his larynx or something like that. He couldn't
Something
talk.
like that. Yeah.
He comes back, starts a whole rivalry with Macho. Mind you, Macho has Miss Elizabeth in his corner, and Ricky has George the Animal Steely in his corner, which is like so random, but like it made sense. And them two, it's like, it was like great match. It was such a great match. If anybody gets into wrestling or wants to like know like his history of certain wrestlers or anything like that, please watch that match. Also, another match I was thinking you watch, the 60-minute Iron Man match between Shawn and Bret. Yes, it went to overtime, but it went to overtime, but we saw Shawn win it. But for them to wrestle for 60 minutes straight with no pins, nothing.
No pens.
They go over to overtime to win the whole thing. It was chef kiss.
Will in the chat said Shawn versus Angle.
Oh, WrestleMania 21. I'm about to say, anybody in the chats on either TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or whatever, what is your favorite WrestleMania matches? I can put them up on here if you want to say them out loud or anything. So, like you said, for Will on the TikTok chat, he said Shawn versus Kurt Angle, which is a great match because, mind you, the history between Kurt and Shawn was that fact that Shawn basically upstaged Kurt in '96 because remember in '96 Shawn was the biggest deal and Kurt just won a Olympic gold medal with broken freaking neck. So it's like, what can you do?
I do you one better with Taker and Randy.
Oh, the first encounter between them two. This was like Randy like in his prime.
That's another person who I thought was going to do it because he's the legend killer.
He could actually, if you think about it, Randy could have been a great choice in the street. He could have. That would have been a great choice in the street for real. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. So, like I said, if you have a favorite match, put in the comments. We'll like highlight or whatever, and we'll give a shout out to it. All right, boys. So we're gonna get to the superstar of the week. All right, superstar of the week is CM Punk. Here's the reason why. If you did not watch Monday night, that eviscerated not only Roman Reigns, the man was going at Pat McAfee and the owner of TKO, Ari Emanuel. He did not care. That man said, Roman Reigns, you're just a kid who sucked that football and got into this company. He called him a buck-toothed Nepo baby. They dog food for a weird old man. That's going back to 2019 when the whole situation with Corbin dumping dog food on Roman Reigns and everything. It was so weird. But CM Punk being the superstar week makes sense because we're in Mania week. So it's like, plus Roman not being there was like chef kiss too because it's like, he just dogged the hell out of him.
Because you can't respond.
You can't.
That happened.
It's like you literally got handcuffed to the edge of the ring and let three guys dump dog food in your head.
Oh my god, so embarrassing.
But yeah, CM Punk superstar of the week. How y'all feel about that?
100% earned. 100% warranted. I watched that promo a couple of times. 100% warranted, 100% earned. Yes,
that was Pipe Bomb 2.0 for real.
I don't watch that so many times.
I watched it.
There's nothing you can really pick apart about it to say it was bad. There's nothing you can pick apart about it to say like I don't agree with it.
Unless you're like a legit like Roman
Just
like tribalist and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you about to say? Landis?
It was a good promo. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good promo. I watched it like 17 times.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. That's a lot. That's a big word.
That's a big word.
I know some of these words.
I know some of these words.
It's like, hold on. Then he was like, it was a good promo. They say he's the best on the mic in the business. So
yeah,
he put it out right there.
Thing is though, that pipe bomb was better than his first pipe bomb. I ain't hold you.
As long as you don't talk about my goddamn daddy, because motherfucker.
Yeah, that.
You're talking about my goddamn daddy.
The fact that the promos between them two now, they hit a rut a little bit with the whole calling him old. That was kind of dumb. Then that following week, they brought the Usos involved. But since then, the Usos has been involved in the story a little bit, which makes me believe it's possible on Sunday night it's gonna be something crazy is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Will, you gonna start something here? Don't say that.
What'd he say?
He said, I think Y2J is the best on the mic.
Oh, Lord.
We went over this before about Mount Rushmore promo work.
Uh-oh.
I don't think Y2J is on there. I mean, like, granted, I understand you like him. I don't think he's on there. Has he said anything that made me like, damn?
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Before anything, I spoke to Will. I spoke to Will on one of the comments. I know you said you wanted to come on the show. If we'll get him on the show one time and we'll have him like talk about who's the best on the mic and everything for sure. We'll have him on the show for sure.
You talking about like in rock music? I don't know about that either.
Yeah, because that's right.
As Fozzy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said Chris Jericho is the best on the mic.
Yes, insane. I never would have thought of that. I ain't gonna hold you.
He said he can keep the music.
Hold on, I want
him and
this.
John Cena was going at it with like their beef, like
Cena and Jericho,
and Chris Jericho was rock and doing the rocking shit.
Hey, Will, I want the same cocaine you snorting right now. You say Jericho is the best on the mic.
I mean, to him,
probably.
To him, yeah, I can see it. I mean, like to me, no, I don't think so.
Right.
But
Mr. just posted a match. Another great match, WrestleMania 14, also for the show. Yeah, it was a good match. Now, only thing I would have did better with that match, I would have had Mike Tyson do the pin count slower.
Yeah, because he was too.
Because the way he came in there, just like that was it. It was too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you ain't gonna tell him to his face because he gonna punch your lights out.
At the time, he was on that shit, so I mean, you can tell him nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
You gotta remember. You gotta remember his back was broken.
Oh no,
spinal.
You also gotta remember something too. That man called Stone Cold Stone. He didn't call him Stone Cold.
And was that before Cold Soul Ice Cream ever existed? Because he might have been on something.
I don't know. I don't know.
Probably.
He called that man Cold Stone. Cold. I'm like, yo, it's Stone Cold, not Cold Stone.
Nothing. Cena versus Triple H, WrestleMania 22.
Cena versus Triple H. Wasn't a bad match because with that match, if you know WrestleMania 22 was the rebirth of DX because both Shawn and Hunter did the sucking sign. Both Shawn.
God damn it.
All right, guys. So that was a good talk with the wrestlers and everything for Superstar of the Week. So CM Punk, this week is yours, your crown. You hold it until next week, until we find a new Superstar of the Week. What should be for Summer for Mania? We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Good episode today. Announcements. Next week is the big week. we're gonna be live for 2 nights. The show starts at 6:00.
God damn.
Damn.
Everybody else, well, in Central Time is 5:00, I think. So, I mean, so we'll be live on here at 6:00 for everybody to come in. So, we'll have a few people come on the show. Landis, you're more welcome to come on the show and watch the wrestle with us a little bit. You're more than welcome.
Watch this Sunday, because I got to work Saturday.
Oh, never mind. Damn. Mr. Walmart, I
Damn,
got called.
Les.
Mr. Walmart. Mr.
Oh,
Walmart. But for Sunday, you can come on for sure. Definitely. Sunday, we'll have you on for sure.
this Sunday.
We know you're gonna be in the electronics section hooking it up so you can watch it back there. Oh, you ain't fooling me, Landis.
Yeah.
I'm be like this. Because I ain't got the ESPN. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't got it.
Yeah, I just renewed mine. So
I still think that shit is so fucking stupid, man.
with ESPN stuff.
Yes, like I understand y'all cut a deal with ESPN for all these PLEs, but it is still fucking stupid. It is dumb. You alienate so many of your fucking fans because some people don't want to pay for these streaming services. Maybe they just want to watch this one PLE. And you're gonna fuck over a whole bunch of your common fans. I understand the whole celebrity aspect of it because you're thinking by having a celebrity be involved in this is going to draw some kind of fandom or gonna what are you doing on the show? How can I watch it? Like I know why you put Speed on there. I know exactly why because the Speed's numbers on fucking on every streaming platform he's on is steadily increasing. So you're thinking you're gonna get that younger fan base to come watch wrestling. They're not.
That part.
They're not. They're not. 100% they're not. You're doing the same thing with Jelly Rolls fans. They're not. They're not. Like the first time he was in the ring in a match, people were upset. His fans were pissed off that he lost.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, Jelly wanted to lose.
So I get what you're doing, but it just doesn't work here. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Like maybe, just maybe, if you had another athlete participate in it, it would make more sense.
Yeah,
not a fucking football player. Please do not rehash the Gronk shit. Not another fucking football player.
Well, even like before Gronk, yeah, LT.
Like even if you put, if you're gonna put somebody there that's going to draw some kind of attention that may get you some fans look, put somebody on there that would never fucking expect. Put LeBron ass in there.
Yeah, it was one. I think it was one. Royal
Only issue is though, around that time, LeBron's doing basketball. So
like basketball players.
Not WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania. No, not WrestleMania. I'm just talking about period.
I got you.
I think
because he'll take time off from this shit. He don't give a fuck.
True.
He done. He coasting right now in his career. He don't fuck about winning no goddamn games. He coasting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, like I said, next week is going to be a busy 2 nights. And then that following Sunday, we might have an episode. I'm not going to promise it, but we might not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet because doing 2 shows back to back is going to be a lot on us. I ain't gonna hold you.
A lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying. So you know what? The 25th, we might take a break just for that Sunday and come back in May that following week, if anything. So that'll be the best bet.
I wasn't gonna be on episode of 26 anyway. I'm getting tattooed that day. That's gonna be like 8 hours. It's gonna be a long time period. I ain't gonna be on it anyway.
All right, so next week we'll be on here for 2 nights. We'll be here on Saturday night at 6:00 and Sunday night at 6:00. So please come and support. Please come and watch the show. Please comment in the comment section. We can just show your comments on here a lot. And like I said, if you really want to come on the show and be a guest, hit me up on my DM and everything, and we'll talk about some stuff. We'll make it try to happen. Because I already said the following guests we're gonna have after Mania season, we're gonna probably have we're gonna probably have Turk most likely on the show. I already spoke to him. I already told him I'm gonna have him on the show afterwards, and then from there we'll probably have Will on the show, and so on and so forth. So, what else more people on the show?
Yep.
All right, Landis, where they can follow you at, Landis, on everything? Where they can follow you at?
Me on TikTok at Bad Gang Landis 3.0. That's
Not
on.
2.0, but 3.0.
3.0. You also find them at your nearest Walmart on the buffer,
You
just
can
buffer the
find me at
floors.
Ken's Walmart clean the floors, buffing floors.
As per usual, you can follow our information, Tamani's, Noah's, mine's, all in the Discord and everything. Well, in the description, not Discord description. Also, we
You
had a
go to
Discord as well. If
y'all
you
go
want
to
to join the
Landis
Discord, let us know.
Walmart. He gonna buff the floor so you can bust your ass, and that's an easy lawsuit. Sue his ass.
But
Yeah, it's so crazy. Also, shout out to Jay. I know he was on the show, but we know he's out with family, so we'll see him. And please keep Chuck in your prayers and everything. He definitely needs it, him and his family.
mhm.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We'll be
sir.
back here definitely next week for the 2 shows. I will definitely see y'all all next week. Please have a
I'll send you
good
the link,
night.
Will.
Man.
I'm telling Will, I'll send the link to the Discord.
Okay, please. Oh, yeah, send the link, yeah, for sure. We'll definitely be back, guys, next week. Like I said, for the 2 episodes. Next week is the big week for Minds of Mayhem. The Mayhem Club will be having Wrestlemania live stream. Please be there. Come support. Have fun. Like I said, see y'all next week. Have a good night, guys. Peace.
Motherfucker.
Minds of Mayhem.